How's everybody out there doing today? Welcome to another episode. We're going to check out some more properties like this one right here in Tennille, Georgia, on more than 4.7 acres of land listed for $99,000. And this house here is in Marion, North Carolina, listed for $75,000. And this one here is in Chattahoochee, Florida for $35,000. And we're going to give this one a quick little makeover. Welcome to How Much House for the Money, everybody. Hope you're all having a beautiful day. Happy weekend. And I hope your cup is always full of happiness and that glass is full of gratitude. So yeah, we're going to check out this property right here in Tennille, Georgia, with more than 4.7 acres of land. And remember, you're getting the house, the well, the septic, and utilities. So this one's $99,000, and it's at 170 South Brown Street in Tennille, Georgia. So that means we are in Washington County with this one. This house has been on the market for 25 days, built in 1920. Let's check it out. How much house are we getting for our money? Right away, we see we are getting a metal roof, beautiful covered porch, may have vinyl siding. Yeah, look at this. Somebody go check this one out. So there's your enclosed front porch. Beautiful, isn't it? Almost 5 acres of land in Tennille, Georgia. And this is the highest priced house in today's episode at $99,000. There's your enclosed porch. And when you have your home inspections, you'll learn if the windows are wood, vinyl, or aluminum. The home inspection will let you know the longevity of the roof. They'll check the foundation, run your mechanicals. Yeah, this is very nice. So there's your covered porch complete with a swing. Plenty of room for conversation. Nice. And your morning coffee. Tennille, Georgia. Now, in Washington County, Georgia, population's around 19,400 people. Love the transom windows. Look at this. This has character. Your property tax rate's coming in at 1.39% in Washington County, Georgia, and your median home values are anywhere between $190,000 and $215,000. Look at this one. This is nice. Looks like we could move right in there. So you have a little mixture of a darker wall color and a light wall color. Ceiling fans. Looks like we're getting some fireplaces. Hardwood flooring. We could bring in the floor sander and refinish those, right? Why not? This is very nice. How's everybody out there doing? You having a good weekend? Cheers, everybody. Hope there's always happiness in your cup. It's always a beautiful day to view beautiful houses. Houses with potential, possibilities. Yeah, this is very nice. I like the wood ceiling. Get a little pop of color with this house also. Remember, if you're new here, you're welcome to subscribe. Join our growing community. Definitely meander through the episodes. And share this channel with your friends and family. I'd so appreciate it. Look at this. This is nice. Good size rooms. French door right there off your living room. If you're in Tennille, Georgia, go get the lay of the land for this one, would you? Let us know in the comments. And this one's at $99,000. So let me know in the comments also. Do you feel, just from what we're viewing here, is the price reasonable? Do you think it's high? Do you think it's low? Nice. Couple of fireplaces. I love the old hardwood flooring. Look at this. So there's another added room for storage, pantry. You can always find out how long it's been vacant. Houses that are unoccupied for lengthy periods of time do not increase in value. That's for certain. But if you're looking to gain some return on your investment, build some equity, this one's in Tennille, Georgia. 4.7 acres of land. So there's what we have of a laundry room. Now maybe you could relocate that. But again, you can't really tell with photographs. You really got to get in there. Here's what we have of a kitchen. Looks like they have new drywall. Interesting find right here. Let's get in there and see what we can do with it. So it does have a fuse box for your electrical. Some of you may want to take that out, right? But this house has character. Possibilities and potential. And this is Washington County, Georgia. And this may have been part of a larger parcel at one time. And as I always mention, if you want more land than what they're offering with the listing, you can find out if there's more land available via the seller. And if they're not ready to give it up yet, you can ask for first right of refusal for land and add it to your sales contract. So therefore, if the seller has more land, you'd be the first one to contact if they want to sell it. So here's what we have of a bathroom. Looks like it's a little bit updated. Nice. One less thing you've got to worry about. It has a tub and shower combination. You've got a window. The lid's closed. Yeah, this is nice. If you don't want the surround, you could lay, ceramic tile, put in a new surround, spruce up the bathroom, maybe put in a clawfoot tub, soak your way to happiness in Tennille, Georgia. Yeah, that looks like it's vinyl sided. So if you have a new if you have new siding or vinyl siding, you have a new roof, you've got a well, septic, and utilities, and they're asking $99,000, maybe a pretty good deal. Looks like it's a concrete block foundation. Yeah, if the big ticket items are covered, like the roof and the siding, helps with maintenance. Look at your parcel, very nice. Plenty of room for gardening, plenty of room if you want to have a farm. Beautiful. Tennille, Georgia, and Washington County. Very nice. That has possibilities, doesn't it? All right, let's get some information off of this one. And this one again is at 170 South Brown in Tennille, Georgia, 31089. Been on the market 25 days. Let's see where we are on the map. So there's your parcel. Nice. Right off of 272 in Kaolin Lane. Okay, so we are below Ennis and we are east of Toomsboro, Georgia. Sandersville is up here to the northeast. Macon is over here to our west. And we have Augusta, Georgia up there to the northeast. So there you have it right there. Red marks the spot. 170 South Brown. There you have it. 170 South Brown in Tennille, Georgia. Been on the market 25 days, built in 1920. And it states here, house has a lot of potential and sits on almost 5 acres. You have public water and a private driveway. And the fireplaces in the house are gas, it states. And in the history, it was just listed. And the house is 106 years old. And on an assessment of $34,440, it shows the taxes are $908. And again, it's 1.39 for your property tax rate in Washington County, Georgia. 4.7 acres right there, you guys. Very fine for any of you looking in Georgia. $99,000. Now we're going to head into Marion, North Carolina. This is $75,000. This is on a lot that's 6,534 square feet. So if you don't want land, and this is 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with 880 square feet of living space. It's been on the market only 2 days, and it was built in 1959. Let's check it out. It's at 21 Old Post Office Drive in Marion, North Carolina. How cute is this little house? So we do have a covered porch, vinyl sided, shingle roof. Look at this. Looks like we could move right in this one also, you guys. $75,000 house in Marion, North Carolina, which means we're in McDowell County with this one. Population's around 45,000 people. So you have a 2-door refrigerator with an ice maker because, I'm coming for cocktails. Some of you think I have a drinking problem. I don't. I swear I do not. I have just coffee in this cup. Do I like some spirits once in a while? Sure I do, and I love my craft brew, but I swear to you, I am totally sober when I'm uploading these videos. Just gotta have a little fun. Gotta lighten it up, you guys. Can't be too serious, right? So again, Marion, North Carolina, McDowell County, and your property tax rate's 0.56%. And your property median home values are coming in between $280,000 and $320,000. Nice. So a lot of room to grow some equity with this one too. Beautiful hardwood floors. Look at those floors. Nice. So you have a double sink with a window above it. Looks like we have updated cabinets. $75,000 house to call your own in North Carolina. There's your tub and shower combination. Nice tile on the floor there. Look at this. $75,000, you guys. McDowell County. Beautiful hardwood flooring. Tucked back in the trees. Nice size lot. It's not huge. It's an, if you don't want a huge lot, you don't want a lot of yard to maintain, this one might suit your needs. That's really cute. We just need some hanging baskets on that front porch, a couple little chairs so we can converse. In North Carolina. Very nice. $75,000. If any of you check this one out, close the lid on your way out and let us know in the comments how it went. Nice. We don't see a whole lot of the kitchen, but more reason to go in there and just check it out in person. Yeah, that's very fine. A lot of potential with this one too. 21 Old Post Office Drive. 2 days on the market, built in 1959. Where are we on the map? Okay, so here we are. Here's your parcel, like a triangular parcel off of 228A or 226. Yeah, 226A. We're near 3 Mile Creek with this one. Alrighty, so we are right near the Museum of North Carolina Minerals, Table Rock Mountain Overlook. We're right below Grassy Creek, and we're above Woodlawn, so north of Woodlawn. Black Mountains Overlook is right over here to the west of us, southwest. And look at that location, nice. Right below Little Switzerland, it says. So you've got Asheville, North Carolina, right down here to the southwest. You've got Granite Falls and Hudson and Lenoir over here to the east. So we're right below Spruce Pine, right here on the map. Red marks the spot. If you want to head down to Charlotte, it's right down here to the southeast. Nice find right there. And if you want to go to Knoxville, Tennessee, it's right over here to the west. Not too far. 21 Old Post Office Drive. And there you have it. North Carolina, Marion. 2 days on the market, built in 1959. And it states here, nestled against a lush wooded backdrop. Delightful single-story cottage with a perfect blend of rural serenity and low-maintenance living. And it has a nice inviting front porch. And you have warm, welcome, homey feel. And it's a perfect retreat. And it does not have a water source. So it's being sold as is. So you're going to have to dig a well for this one, I guess. But that would be a negotiation, I guess, in your sales price, in my opinion. And we see it was just listed. The house is 67 years old, and on an assessment of $41,220, shows the taxes were coming in at $291. And again, the property tax rate in McDowell County is 0.56%. And that is a cute little cottage in McDowell County, Marion, North Carolina for $75,000. Sweet little find. Now we're going to head into Chattahoochee, Florida. Look at this one. $35,000 find right here, you guys, on a little more than 1/4 of an acre. It's 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Now, yes, it looks a little rough around the hedges, but don't worry, we're going to fix it up. Okay, so it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath with 1,324 square feet at 418 West Street in Chattahoochee, Florida, 32324. It's been on the market only a day as I upload this video. Built in 1931. We've got to check it out. $35,000 house for you in Chattahoochee, Florida. That means we're in Gadsden County, where the population is just around 44,300 people. I think this thing is so cute. This has potential, in my opinion. That's just mine. So it looks like we do have a shingle roof. We have a covered front porch. I'm going to trim back those hedges. There's your patio, carport, picnic space, whatever you want to call it. It's covered. Look at this. $35,000 house right here. Now, if the well, the septic, and utilities are in good working order, you may be ahead of the game. Chattahoochee, Florida, and Gadsden County. Your population here, again, is 44,300 people. Your median home values are right around $174,000 to $277,000. And your property tax rate's anywhere between 0.62 and 0.98%. So with this cutie, we're getting some paneling. Looks like hardwood flooring. Look at that, nice. Better to have a covered picnic space than not, right? Chattahoochee, Florida. So we're getting an electric range. We do have a little bit of a kitchen. Look at this. So you do have an enclosed back porch. That's nice. Yeah, 2-door refrigerator. Look at those cabinets. Those are awesome. Looks like it could be vinyl flooring. Somebody's got to go check this one out. Again, the listing agent and the addresses are in the description box below the video. Look at this. $35,000. Yes, it needs some attention, need a little money, little ambition, of course. And I wish the photographs were a little clearer, a little lighter. They should have raised the shades. Beautiful hardwood floors, though. Look at this. Are you guys surprised by the price? There's your full bathroom. Oh, I could totally work off of this. Look at that. This is a good-sized bathroom. Has a window above your tub. You may have a shower. Can't quite tell. If not, they left you a scrub brush. Sorry. Oh, never know what we're going to find. And I think they left us some comment on your wall sink. We're grooving right here, man. Nice. Yeah, that is so sweet. Chattahoochee, Florida, and Gadsden County. Look at that. That's a beautiful chimney. This house has a lot of possibilities, you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this one. There's your beautiful fireplace. Chattahoochee, Florida. This is full of potential. Wow. Wood-sided. You may want to have a termite inspection. There's your beautiful covered porch. Photos may appear larger than what they typically are in person. Like looking out your rear view mirror. Very fine nonetheless. In Chattahoochee, Florida, in Gadsden County for $35,000. Somebody's going to be all over this, I would think. Very fine. Love it. Love finds like this. Let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments. Now, are you surprised that it's $35,000? Looks like we're going to have to trim back some of these shrubs. That's all right. Can't be afraid to get our hands a little dirty, right? And that one is, again, at 418 West Street in Chattahoochee, Florida, 32324. So I'm going to show you what I did with it. I gave it a fresh coat of paint, put a new shingle roof on it, added a couple hanging baskets, painted the porch floor, kept the wrought iron, and painted the front stairs. So I just gave it a trim of black and kept it white, but that's what it could look like with a fresh coat of paint and a little love, right? How sweet is that? Chattahoochee, Florida, $35,000 at 418 West Street. And it states here, where are we on the map? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, so I'm kind of excited about this one. Okay, so there's your parcel. Nice square parcel. You're right near the HCA Florida Capital Primary Care, if that's of concern. And you have Northside Seafood nearby. You're near the River Landing Park. And let's see what else. Sam's Liquors nearby. When you're getting a little frustrated with your paint job. Okay, here we are in Chattahoochee. We also have Jackson Farms over to the west. We're right near Lake Seminole, and we're right on the Florida-Georgia line. Right off of Highway 10. So here we are. Red marks the spot. We have Blountstown to the west, or south. Blountstown to the south, pardon me. You've got Quincy over here to the southwest. That's where all the natural springs are. Well, a few of them anyway. And then you're right up above Tallahassee. You're northwest of Tallahassee. So red marks the spot right there. Sweet find, 418 West Street. West. There you have it. It's not All right, so let's see here. And are we getting a street view with this one? Yeah, there it is. How cute is that little thing? That just screams potential in my opinion. Little side street. You can drive around different times of the day, check out the neighborhood. But if you're looking for a little fixer in Chattahoochee, Florida, scoop this up. Sweet. And that again is $35,000. Built in 1931, on the market today. And it says here, craftsman style bungalow offering a renovation or an investment opportunity with plenty of character. You're sitting on 1/4 acre, including 1,108 square feet house with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. And your classic features include your covered front porch, hardwood flooring, wood sided, and it's a traditional 1-story layout. And when we look at the history on this one, it was just listed. It's 95 years old, and on an assessment of $27,700, it shows the taxes are $611. And again, the property tax rate is between 0.62 and 0.98% in Gadsden County, Florida. Somebody go scoop that up. It needs some love. It's looking for its person. Another house that's looking for its person, right? Houses need people. People need houses. Wow, that's a sweet find. Chattahoochee, Florida for $35,000 on a little more than 1/4 acre. Then we have this one in Marion, North Carolina for $75,000 on a 6,534 square foot lot. And the house has 880 square feet, only on the market 2 days. And then we have this one right here in Georgia, in Tennille, on 4.7 acres for $99,000. And that house has 1,653 square feet of living space. And that'll do it for today's episode. Happy weekend, everybody. It's always great to be with all of you. Let me know what you think of these finds today. And stay tuned because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. Have a great Sunday. Cheers, everybody.